Good evening, and welcome back to News Around, your trusted fortress in the chaotic landscape of celebrity news. We often come to you with stories of romance, red carpets, and the glittering achievements of our favorite stars. We revel in their successes and celebrate their art. But tonight, we must dim the lights and turn our attention to the shadows that lurk just behind the spotlight. We are entering the dark underbelly of fame in the digital age. A world where identity is currency, and trust is a weapon used against the innocent. Our subject tonight is one of the most luminous figures in the Turkish entertainment industry. She is a woman who has captivated millions with her talent, her beauty, and her undeniable influence. She is currently lighting up our screens as Nisan in the hit series Ezref Rüya, standing shoulder to shoulder with Kagate Ulusoy. We are, of course, talking about the incomparable Demet Özdemir. But today, Demet is not making headlines for a breathtaking performance or a stunning magazine cover. She is in the news because she has become the latest, and perhaps most high-profile, target of a sophisticated network of scammers. These are criminals who have weaponized her good name to exploit the very people who love her most, her fans. This is not just a story about a fake phone number. This is a story about the violation of trust, the dangers of social media, and the courageous stand one actress took to protect her community. Demet Özdemir did not stay silent. She fought back. Tonight, we are breaking down the anatomy of this scam, the immediate fallout on the set of Ezref Rüya, and the crucial lessons we must all learn from this alarming incident. Before we decode this digital crisis, I have a vital request. If you value a channel that looks out for your safety as well as your entertainment, please destroy that subscribe button. It is the best way to stay informed. And for those who want to support our independent investigations into the truth, the join button is your way to stand with us. Your support is our firewall. Now, let's analyze the warning. The incident began not with a bang, but with a quiet, insidious infiltration. Demet Özdemir is a titan of social media. Her influence reaches millions, her voice carries weight. It is precisely this influence that made her the perfect target for a new breed of digital predator. According to the urgent statement released by the 33-year-old actress, she discovered a disturbing reality. Criminals were using her name, her likeness, and her reputation to solicit money from unsuspecting individuals. This was not a simple case of a fan account reposting photos. This was identity theft with malicious intent. Demet's reaction was swift and unequivocal. She took to her official Instagram account, her primary channel of communication with the world, to issue a code red warning. She did not mince words. She did not leave room for ambiguity. "I have learned that there is a fake phone number using my name to ask for money," she wrote, stripping away the glamour to address the harsh reality. "Please do not trust these accounts under any circumstances. For your safety, I strongly advise you to be careful with these fake profiles." Let's parse that statement. For your safety. She didn't say for my reputation. She focused entirely on the well-being of her followers. This distinction is crucial. It reveals that her primary concern was not the damage to her brand, but the potential financial and emotional harm to her fans. After this clear warning, rumors began to circulate behind the scenes that painted an even darker picture of the scam. Allegedly, this operation was not limited to a single clumsy attempt or a lone fake account. Industry insiders suggest that several sophisticated accounts, mimicking the actress's tone and using trusted images, had been quietly circulating for some time. The genius and the cruelty of the scam lay in its emotional manipulation. It is claimed that these imposters reached out to followers not with demands, but with pleas. They used phrases designed to trigger empathy. "Help, urgent support, or I have a special request." Imagine the psychology at play here. You are a devoted fan. You see a message that appears to be from your idol, Demet Özdemir. She is asking for help. Your instinct is not to verify, your instinct is to save her. The scammers preyed on the very best quality of the fandom, their loyalty. It was a weaponization of love. It was precisely at this dangerous tipping point that Demet's timely statement intervened. By speaking out, she shattered the illusion. She prevented what could have been a financial tragedy for countless young fans who would have given everything to help their favorite star. The ripples of this digital stone have washed up on the shores of her professional life as well. Currently, Demet is immersed in the demanding role of Nisan in the series Ezref Rüya. This project is a juggernaut, and the chemistry between her and Kagate Ulusoy is the talk of the town. But sources from the set suggest that this incident has cast a temporary shadow over the production. Reports indicate that Demet, usually a beacon of focus and discipline, has been understandably distracted. She has reportedly been paying close attention to her phone between takes, not to scroll through social media, but to monitor the situation. This is the burden of modern fame. You cannot simply be an actress when your digital identity is under attack. However, rather than letting it derail the production, she turned it into a moment of leadership. It is rumored that she alerted her entire team and the production crew about the problem. The set of Ezref Rüya is now on high alert. The production team is showing particular sensitivity regarding fake accounts using the actress's name, and there are whispers that legal action is being considered not just by Demet's personal team, but by the production house itself to protect the integrity of their lead star. We are pausing here for a serious moment. This story is a wake-up call for all of us. Have you ever received a message from a celebrity account that seemed suspicious? Have you ever almost fallen for a scam because it looked so real? We want to hear your experiences. Pause the video and share your story in the comments. Your story could save someone else from being a victim. And please, if you value content that prioritizes your safety, take a second to like this video. It helps us spread this warning to more people. If you want to support our mission to keep the community safe and informed, click join. Now, let's look at the industry-wide implications. This ordeal suffered by Demet Özdemir is, unfortunately, not an isolated incident. It is a new link in a growing, cancerous chain in the world of celebrities. In recent months, we have seen a spike in similar scams involving high-profile names. The digitalization of our lives has created a playground for thieves. However, experts emphasize that this specific incident carries a much greater risk due to the sheer scale of Demet Özdemir's reach. We are talking about millions of followers. The statistical probability of a scammer finding a victim in such a large pool is terrifyingly high. Cybersecurity experts we spoke to agree that Demet's clear and direct stance is exemplary. By emphasizing that messages from accounts without a verified blue checkmark should never be trusted, she provided a quick lesson in digital literacy. She didn't just say stop, she explained how to identify the threat. One of the most heartening aspects of this dark story has been the reaction of the Demet army. Following her post, her fans did not panic, they mobilized. It was a digital counteroffensive. Many users began actively reporting the fake accounts to the platform authorities. The comment sections were flooded with thousands of messages of solidarity. We're with you, we'll be careful, and thank you for the warning. This is the power of a healthy fandom. Instead of becoming victims, they became vigils. They created a protective ring around their idol. One comment stood out among the rest and went viral. Many people are ignoring it, but Demet didn't stay silent. This sentiment resonates deeply. Often, celebrities choose to ignore these scams to avoid giving them oxygen or bad press. Demet chose the harder path. She chose confrontation. This attitude demonstrated once again that she is not only a successful actress but also a responsible civic figure. She understands that with great power comes the responsibility to protect those who gave you that power. What happens next? According to rumors circulating in the rigid corridors of the entertainment industry, this is not over. Demet Özdemir's management team is reportedly preparing to initiate aggressive legal proceedings. They are tracking the fake numbers. They are working with platform administrators to identify the IP addresses behind these profiles. Although no official legal statement has been released yet, the message is clear: the matter will not be dropped. This is a warning shot to any future scammers. If you come for Demet Özdemir, you are not just facing an actress, you are facing a legal team ready to defend her name. It is fascinating to contrast this real-life drama with her on-screen persona. In Ezref Rüya, her character Nisan often deals with emotional complexity and dramatic tension. But in real life, Demet has had to display a different kind of strength, a steely, pragmatic resilience. This incident serves as a reminder that the people we see on screen are real humans facing real threats. The trap of thinking it won't happen to me is dangerous. If it can happen to Demet Özdemir, with all her resources and protection, it can happen to anyone. As we analyze the fallout, it becomes clear that Demet Özdemir has successfully played the most important role of the week, the protector. Her message, "Be careful, never believe anything without verifying it," is a mantra for the 21st century. The phrase she used, "For your safety, I strongly advise you to be careful," perfectly summarizes her priorities. She placed the safety of her fans above the awkwardness of the situation. This development serves as a critical case study for the entire world of celebrity news. It teaches us that the bond between a star and a fan is sacred, but it is also fragile. It can be exploited by bad actors. It requires constant vigilance from both sides to maintain. In conclusion, Demet Özdemir did not remain silent in the face of this unfortunate incident. She stood up. She spoke out. And in doing so, she likely saved many of her fans from heartbreak and financial loss. She proved once again that she is a responsible, sensitive, and caring person who values her community far more than her pristine image. She exposed the dark side of social media so that we could all walk a little safer in the light. We will continue to monitor the legal developments of this story. If there are updates on the investigation, you will hear them here first. What do you think of Demet's response? Do you feel safer knowing she is looking out for you? Let us know in the comments. And please, remember the golden rule: if it's not verified, it's not real. Thank you for watching News Around. Please subscribe to our channel to stay updated on the real stories behind the stars. And to our Join members, thank you for supporting honest journalism. Stay safe, stay skeptical, and stay tuned. Goodbye.